So basically my study is, what are you eating? Oh my god. Anyway, my study is number 9 out of 40, which is, it's not just about salivating dogs. And this has to do with learning and conditioning. So Ivan Pavlov, or just Pavlov, what are you doing? Jesus. Anyway, was a physiologist who was studying digestive processes using dogs. And I decided to include my dog in this video to make it seem more interesting. Yeah. Stop it. Okay, as he worked with the dogs and how they ate. Fine! I didn't want you in my video anyway. Jesus. Sorry. He noticed that the dogs would begin to salivate even before they had taken a bite of food, or smelled the food, or even have been shown the food. They just need to hear footsteps of the person delivering their food. And so, from this, Pavlov theorized that dogs learned from experience. Different stimuli had caused them to associate food with sound. Okay, Pavlov. Alright. Now you're being good. Where did you even get that? Anyway. Pavlov stated that there are two different kinds of responses. UCR, unconditioned responses, for example, inborn or automatic, or conditioned responses, responses learned from experience. He also stated that there are two different kinds of stimuli as well. Will you calm down? Why are you biting me right now? Anyway. Swear dog. Sorry. He also... Why? Why? He also stated that there are two different kinds of stimuli. Unconditioned stimuli, which in this case would be the food, and conditioned stimuli, which would be footsteps. Bonding time. Okay. From this, he formulated steps which he believed could cause a dog to learn or be conditioned to salivate. Now, in his experiment, food was chosen as the unconditioned stimulus, and a metronome for the conditioned stimulus, because dogs don't salivate to the sound of a metronome. Are you finished? Are you finished? Where are you even where are you going? Anyway, sorry, because my dog just ran off. Anyway. Over several conditioning trials, these dogs were exposed to the sound of a metronome and immediately given food. After repeating this several times, the dogs started to salivate at the sound of the metronome. The metronome became a conditioned stimulus for the conditioned response of salivation. Now, he again attempted this experiment using other conditioned stimuli. He was able to produce salivation by pairing the odor of vanilla with food, and he also produced salivation with a visual conditioned stimuli, or in this case, a rotating object. Now, this one important finding of this experiment was that conditioned stimulus must come before unconditioned stimulus. Okay, the significance of the findings and of the experiment Pavlov executed was the theory of classical conditioning, or Pavlovian conditioning. Now, this theory is actually still universally accepted and has remained virtually unchanged since its conception. It helps us explain a wide range of behaviors, like phobias and other emotional responses.
Pavlov had discovered a fundamental type of learning called classical conditioning. An original stimulus elicits an automatic, unlearned response. Both stimulus and response happen naturally. They are unconditioned. Then a second, neutral stimulus that never elicits the unconditioned response by itself is introduced just before the presentation of the original stimulus. If the neutral or signaling stimulus is presented alone, and a response occurs as if the original stimulus were still there, we say that conditioning has taken place. The arbitrary neutral stimulus becomes a conditioned stimulus.
So yeah, there you have it. Basically, Pavlov's study, and it's late, and I didn't want to shoot this on my other camera. I was too lazy to plug it in. Anyway, yeah, so that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and my dog